Hi, this is Russ Harrison, fitness expert for Virtual Fitness Trainer, and today I'm talking about what you can do to get your stomach back after a pregnancy. So initially, the most important thing is just getting the actual function back. So obviously you can't, do your normal routine and do some really challenging exercises because the muscles are going to be weak and stretched out. So it's really going to be about just isometric contractions, meaning you're going to contract the muscle and hold it, but not really strain anything. So just trying to get the brain reconnected with the muscles and get the function back. So the first thing is just really basic. Just sit down, relax. You can do this laying down, and you're just gonna essentially suck in your lower stomach, try to pull your belly button in. So and keep everything relaxed and just pull in and hold it. So if you feel yourself and you're pulling in, like scrunching up or tightening up here, don't pull in as much, and just, again, try to keep everything else relaxed and just pull in and hold it in position. And this will help tighten and strengthen the transverse abdominis, which is the lower muscle that really does a lot of the stabilizing and protecting your back. So from there, the next progression is going to be flattening your back against the chair when you're sitting. So ideally you'd have a straight back chair. This one leans back a little, so it's not going to be quite ideal. But so normally you should have a little arch in your lower back, and then with this you're just going to flatten and push. Again, there's going to be a little, your pelvis is going to tilt a little bit, and flatten and push, and just hold that position. And your legs may get a little tight too, but you shouldn't have a lot of tension throughout your body. But just holding that push back position, tighten your abs. And on this one, you don't have to pull in all the way while you're doing it. Just keep some tension in the abs and push back, and just hold it. And then from there, you can also do this like standing against the wall. So again, just standing here, there's a little curve, and then tighten abs and flatten. Again, there's going to be a little, pelvis is going to tilt forward a little bit, but just holding that position against the wall, you should feel some tension in the abs. And obviously when the muscles start to get tired, then just relax. You can wait a little bit and try it again. You can do that a few times. But again, it's all, you don't want to strain anything, and you want the muscles to feel like they're working, but obviously it's all dependent on how the recovery is going and how strong your muscles are at that time. But all of these exercises are going to get the muscles back in shape and tightened. I'm also going to show you a crunch real quick. And obviously crunches are things that you can do really even laying down anywhere. But you don't want to do anything fast and jerky. And another thing, and even with the other exercises, you may want to hold your abs while you're doing it, and especially if you've had a C-section or any kind of thing where your abdominal muscles were pulled apart or moved. Keeping your hands in your abs while you're doing it can actually help minimize separation and potentially increase them working the right way. So if you're crunching, if your abs are like going up or apart, you definitely want to keep pressure on them to keep them in place while you're doing it. And finally, if you feel neck tension when you're doing it, instead of, because if your hands are here, you definitely, and ideally you don't want them back here anyway, but at least not supporting your neck, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and just apply a little pressure against the roof of your mouth with your tongue while you're doing the crunch. And it should take away any tension back here and move it towards the front. Tension in the back when you're doing a crunch or any exercise is a bad kind of tension, but when you feel the tension up through here, it's actually the right muscles are working. When you feel tension back here, it means the muscles are overstrained, and putting your tongue on the roof of your mouth will actually engage more of your neck muscles up front. So anytime your head's not supported, like when doing a crunch, just keep the tongue up. It gives your neck a lot more support. But that's it. And those are just the basic exercises. that'll really start reconnecting your brain with your muscles and also helping to tighten and tone in the initial steps, and also prepare your muscles for the more advanced exercises, which you can then add later. That's it. Thanks.